How to enter math operators. In this session we will be looking at how we can use math operator for entering information on Google Forms. So there are various options which are shown here. The option number 1, let us look at. So here, create your equation or expression using Microsoft Word's equation editor. So I have another Word document open here. So now we are going to actually create the math equation from this one. So once we click on insert, so we have symbols and equations. So I have to click on the equation. Now it comes here like a type equation here. So I'm just going to give a fractional thing. So we have various fractions which will come up. I will say x by y. This is the equation I want to use. So in the top we can actually give the information. X is the letter at the top, and at the bottom we put y, and then we have to say equal to x by y equal to, maybe we'll give a number 5. So this is one equation we can use. Now find out the value of y when x by y equal to 5. So this is a question you are basically planning to ask for your students. Then you can actually use the simple expression like this. And once we create the equations or the expressions in the Microsoft Word, now we have to enter this into Google Forms. So how we can do that? So step by step things are given here. One option is to take a screenshot. So since the size is small, you can actually increase the size. So you can increase the size a little bit. And if you are using Windows 8 or 10, you have this option of snipping tools. So go to this search option and type snipping tools. When you type SN, automatically the snipping tools comes. Click on the snipping tools, and now your snipping tools is actually on. So click on the new one, and now the entire screen is there. So here what we have is a scissors. Scissors is basically for when you look in the mode, this is a free form snip. So that means it may not be actually coming as like a rectangle. So to have a rectangular snip, we can click on the rectangular snip. Then this comes like a plus sign. So what we have to do is we have to simply highlight this using your mouse. Just highlight it. Now this is saved, and it had come out like this one. And if you are concerned with the line after that number 5, you can also do another snip, like you just click on enter, and we had come to the next line. Now you don't have the cursor which is showing up after 5. So again you can go back to the snipping tool, click on the new. So now you can again snip it very nicely. So once it is coming up in the snipping tool, you can go to the file, save as. So when you are saving, you have a multiple option of saving it as a PNG image, a GIF file, JPEG image, or MHT single file HTML. So we can actually save this as a PNG file or a JPEG file. So I go to the pictures, and I just give the type equation 1. So EQN-1. So I save this file in the pictures folder. Save it. So now this image is actually saved. So once we save this image, it can be inserted into Google Form using different methods. So we can see one by one what are the different methods. So we have actually saved the image in the pictures folder. Now we are going to insert the image into the Google Form. So the first one we will directly do is like we can upload it. See, if you look at here, you can upload it to your Google Drive and insert into the Google Form. So to upload that, what we have to do is let me click another tab, and in this one I have a Google Drive, and I go to the Google Drive, and basically we can open the same file in the pictures folder. So let me open the computer where the image is given. So in the pictures folder, the image is actually saved as a equation 1. So I go to the Google Drive and then I highlight this and directly drag and drop here. So we can directly drop it onto your Google Drive. So the file equation is included here. Now I go to the Google form. So in this option, what we are going to see is the image is in the Google Drive, and from the Google Drive we are going to insert into the Google form. So type the question, find out the answer, find out the value of y when x is 10 for the following expression. So this is a question you have to actually do it beforehand. So here we are going to insert the image. So now I click the add image. Now we are going to take it from the Google Drive. So once I click on the Google Drive, this is the equation which is already there. So click this one and go down and click insert. So the equation is already inserted here. So this one you can say image 1 or some name you can give. So here the same thing can be given in the question itself, like in the bracket you can write image 1 so that the student also knows what is the question related to this one. So find out the value of y when x is equal to 10 for the following expression. So this is the question you can actually directly include, and then you can give the answers option 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever you want. You can give this, that as a multiple choice question, or if you want to give MSQ for this kind of questions, you cannot give a MSQ because there is only one answer for this question. So you can only give a multiple choice question. So this is option number 1. So this way you can actually create your math equation in Microsoft Word. So in the Microsoft Word you have created your equation using the Microsoft equation editor, and you used the snipping tools to copy that image, and you saved that image from the snipping tool and uploaded the same to your Google Drive, and from the Google Drive you have inserted that into your blank quiz. Whatever is your quiz or the Google Forms, you can insert it. So this is option number 1. Now let us go into the option number 2. So in the option number 2, we can download and install Hyperactia add-on to Chrome browser. So let me go back to the Google Forms. Google Doc, this is the Google Doc. I have actually downloaded the add-on and I have installed that. So that is why Hyperactia add-on is already available in the Google Chrome browser. Now I am going to insert or edit math equation. So once I click on this, it will automatically open up the editor, the math editor. So it will load the Hyperactia math editor. So once the equation editor is there, so you have some basic math expressions are given here, and some values like sign and plus or minus symbols and other things are Greek alphabets are given here. So if you click on this, you can see all the different type of Greek alphabets coming. And the first one, when you click on, you have various mathematical expressions which are given here. Then when you type the trigonometric one, so you have the cos, sine values are here, calculus expressions are there, algebraic modes are there. So these are all the various operators you can use. And when you click on the plus and minus, you have various operators which are given, either binary relations or binary operators, and all negated binary relations, set relations, logics. So all these things are already given. So you can choose whichever you want for your mathematical equation. And you also have the units, millimeters, centimeters, kilometers in the case of volumes, time, mass, parts, area. So those units are given here. And here you have the brackets which you can actually make use of. And then this is the grid matrix. If you want to create, you can also create matrix using this one. So these are all the various options which are available. I will just go with a very simple one. Like I want to write one simple equations based on this square root. So here in this box I have to write say 27. And here outside I have to write the number 3. So that means find out the cube root of 27. So this is the expression I want the student to do. So once I enter this one, I go here and click on the insert option. So this will take a few seconds, and once the equation is inserted, I will just close this one. So this is already entered here as an image. So I have to take a screenshot and I have to upload it. If I simply copy this, and I don't have an option of copying here. So image size, rotations, and all image options are here. So what you actually want to do, so these are all given here, size and what is the size you want. You want to increase the size, then increase the width. So you click on this one, and the height, if you want to increase, you can increase the height. So these are various parameters which you can actually use it to make it a bigger size. And here if you lock the aspect ratio, then it becomes actually uniform for you to adjust the size. And the text wrapping, recolor, and adjustments are there if you want to change the color. So here it is no color, you want to give it a particular color or other things, because here it's mainly black and white only. So let me put it this one, so it doesn't the versions are only black and white with the different shades are there, so that you can actually do if you want. And adjustment, if you want transparency, you want to increase brightness, contrast. So these are some of the options which are these are very basic things. If you want to change, you can actually use it. And this is the math expression which is given here, and just press enter and enter. So now we have to copy this. If I click on this, it is actually this is I have an option of copying. So I simply copy this image, and when I come to the Google form, let me add another question, because I go to the second question. And in the second question, I have to enter it in the question. When I click Control V, nothing happens. So in other words, what will happen is that image is saved, that picture is saved as an image file, and which we cannot directly paste it here. We have only one option of inserting image through this particular option only. So before that, what we need to do is we have to save that image. So what is the option of saving that image? Then if you have MS Paint, you can directly use that MS Paint. This will allow you to print, paste the image. So we have actually saved the image, and the moment I paste Control V, and let me see. So this is not allowing me to paste the image. So in other words, even though this is copied image, so this copied image cannot be pasted into any online, any standalone version. So in other words, we are left with no other option, but we can only do this using a screen capture facility. So you can use the snipping tool once again. So I go to the click new, and now I have a new snipping available. So just highlight this particular one. And this is now copied. So I go to save as. So I give this as a equation 2. So instead of Word document, we are using Google Chrome's, that is Google Docs extension, add-on extension, Hyperactia, to create this one, because for many people Microsoft Word is not available. So for those people, Google Docs can be used, and using this particular add-on Hyperactia, you can actually create the expression, mathematical expressions, whatever you want. Even Greek letters, symbols can also be inserted into your mathematical equation. So this is a very fundamental one, and it is a free add-on, so you can install it. So how do you install it? Basically, you go to the add-on and then get add-on. So when you go to this one in the Google Chrome browser, it will automatically open up, and here you can type for Hyperactia. So this is the first one which is coming here. So once you click on this one, it shows here install, because I have already installed. So you can just search this particular add-on from your Google's Workplace Marketplace, and then this particular add-on will appear, and if it is not installed on your machine, it will ask you to install. So you can just click on this and follow the on-screen instruction to install this. And once you install this, this is readily available for you as an add-on, and then you can click on insert edit or math and center or uncenter math, and if you want a mini editor, re-enable all notifications. So all these things you can actually explore it. So this is a very simple and easy way for you to insert your question. So now this is an image. So this is saved as an image, and it can be easily uploaded to your Google form. So this is option number 2. So using Hyperactia add-on from the Chrome browser. So when you are using this, you don't have to purchase a Microsoft Office document. You can directly use this free Google Docs online, and this Hyperactia add-on, which is also free. You can use both the free tools to create your math editors. Now let us move on to the option number 3. So we have another option. In this option, you are actually going to use Unicode option to enter your questions. So how do we do that? So to do that, basically you can use a Word document. If you are already familiar with the LaTeX expressions, you can directly type the LaTeX expression. Let me go to the website. So once you click on the Firefox browser, if you are using Firefox, you can actually use Firefox, or if you want to use Google Chrome, you can also use Google Chrome. So in the Google Chrome, we can type for Unicode it.net. So this is the website address. So that is actually shared in the Word document, and this one gives you online demo. So first line is a place where you will write the LaTeX expression, and the Unicode output will be coming here. So some of the operators are given here in this example. So how do you want to insert? Say for example, if I have to enter alpha, so the expression to enter it, put a backslash and type ALPHA. Then the actual thing is entered here, coming out on the right hand side. So this is the place where we enter our expressions, and the output is shown here. And once I highlight this and then I copy this, now I can go to the Google form. Now let me add the next question. So in this question, I will be adding this as a expression. Here we can directly type that thing here. So if I press here, so now the alpha is actually coming in the question itself. So if you are going to write a very simple equations, you can actually use this unicode.net website. So here, if you want a plus b the whole square, so I put the bracket a, then plus b. So for the square, what we do is the command is shift 6. is operator for the power, and then I type 2, then this comes at a plus b the whole square. So this is one way of entering the math editor. So now a plus b the whole square is given. So this is basically the superscript one. So I copy this as Control C, and I come to my question and I can directly paste it. So now it is coming out as a plus b the whole square. In the description itself we can actually enter. So without using the image insert option, we can use this particular website, unicodeit.net website. This is nothing but the LaTeX expression for the whatever the mathematical equation we are going to write here. So that can be directly entered on this left hand side, and the regular expressions are shown on the right hand side. This can be copied directly and it can be pasted into the description part of the Google form directly. So this is one way. And if you are familiar with LaTeX, then you can actually use it very quickly, and you can create various expressions very easily. And for some people, those who are not comfortable or not having enough knowledge, you can basically search some of the Google sites, and you can actually find out how to write the operators. Say for example here, if some chemical symbols has to be written, so those are given here, like what are the various LaTeX expressions or the equations, how it can be written, has to be typed on the left hand side, and on the right hand side the equations will be displayed. So if I have to, instead of this one, if I put underscore, when I use thing underscore, this actually is getting converted into subscript. So superscript and subscript can be given entered like this. So now if I have to write, I'll just put a space, and then I can actually paste it. So here this had come out like a underscore. So superscript and subscripts can be actually written also in the description box. So this is another way of entering your question in the description box directly. This is using the unicodeit.net. The website address is given here. I will share this Word document with you so that you can easily use this one. So this is the option number 3. So by using that, we can actually create various expressions, and we can actually enter this into the Google Forms directly. Now there is another option, the option number 4. If you are not familiar with the operators, then how will you do it? So there is another trick what you can follow. So this equation is actually written here, and I don't know how to convert this, because this, although it is a very simple equation, let me go to a little bit difficult equation. So here again I go insert an equation. So the equation is here, and I want to write, say for example, the integral equation I want to write. Then I have to use this particular one for the integral one. I click on this. So here let me put I have to write the lower limit, say x I will put, and in the upper limit I say a is the upper limit, and here I am going to write a superscript and subscript. So x squared I am going to write, x squared dx is the one I am actually going to write. So here I put x, and here it is squared, then dot dx. So we have to integrate this one. I actually want to enter this into the equation there. So I will just, I don't know how to convert this expression. So there is another trick here. So there is a small triangle which appear once you click on this one. This is, we are doing it in the Word document. So the Word equation editor, we are here, and when we click on that, this comes up. Once you click here, so you have professional, linear, all professional, all linear things are seen here. So what you do is you simply click all linear, then this equation is actually converted into this particular form. Now let us write this as because this is basically okay. So this is a equation. Okay, now this we can actually copy this, highlight the entire thing and say Control C, copy. Now we will go to the Unicode website, and here let us enter the values. Now this is how this actually appears here. So this can be converted into equation equal to so this is the one actually appears as shown here. So you can say limit x to the power a x squared dx is actually written here. Although this doesn't appear very nicely as what we want, we can actually copy this and paste it here, and this will appear as shown here. But this doesn't say the limit x to a is actually shown as x to the power a, so which some people may not be comfortable writing it. So the right way to do that is you can actually use Hyperactia to enter the same thing using the math equation. Or if some of the simple expressions are there, like say for example a plus b the whole squared, instead of integrals, if you have very simple expressions, you can actually use this particular thing to create your all linear equations, which can be inserted directly. So these are all the various ways by which you can actually enter math equation into the Google Forms.